By the end of this video, you're gonna learn how to take pleasure to another level, and if you stay until the end, you'll get an excerpt about anatomy from my book. Hit like, subscribe, and the bell for new videos Wednesdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm Amanda Pashuka. I'm a certified sex therapist with ASECT, and I wrote a book on female sexuality called Playtime. So today we are going to talk about the internal clitoris. The first thing that I want to teach you about is the correct terminology is important. The internal clitoris is not just the clit, not just the glands that you see, but there's more. There's a whole other structure that we have to uncover and discover, and we're going to do that today. I want you to crack open your imagination and suspend your disbelief, because the clitoris is the only part of the body, in male, female, anyone's body, that is solely for pleasure. The only part of the body that's made solely for pleasure. There's no other function. Tip 2, although we may think the clit or the clitoris is a bump, here is my vulva puppet. Many of us think the clitoris is right here. It's a bump. That is part of the clitoris. This is the clitoral hood. This is the glands or the tip of the clitoris. However, the clitoris goes inside the body. It is a much longer structure. Did you guys know that there was an internal clitoris? I learned this at age 19, and it's been my mission to let other people know since. So now we're starting to uncover and understand why it takes 20 to 30 minutes sometimes for someone with a vulva to get turned on. When you have a vagina, you can't necessarily see that you're aroused, but what's happening inside the body is that the bulbs of the clitoris, the legs of the clitoris are all filling up with blood, and as that happens, women are getting an erection as well. But the erection is inside the body, so you don't know it's happening. You can't actually see it. Sometimes you might feel that you're getting more turned on, but if you use lube and touch the glands of the clitoris on the outside, you will start to stimulate a part of the clitoris, but it does take 30 minutes sometimes for all the blood to get full into the internal glands. As you can see, I am wearing an internal clitoris necklace. This is by Dodson and Ross, and it was gifted to me by my team. And this is what the internal clitoris looks like: the bulbs, the legs, and the glands. I want you to be able to recognize this just by look, because a lot of times people will say, "Do you know what this is?" And people don't know what it is because it hasn't been found in many textbooks. It was actually taken out of a lot of textbooks in the 20th century. So I just want you to get this point that females get erections too, inside the body. And sex researchers Masters and Johnson and Kinsey agreed that all female orgasms were from indirectly or directly stimulating the clitoris. Therefore, we've been so badly repressed thinking that Freud and his information is correct about the vaginal orgasm that we miss that vaginal orgasms are just located inside the vagina, yet that is involved with the clitoris too. When these legs and bulbs fill with blood, it closes in onto the vagina, the introitus, the opening. It closes that together because the bulbs push them in, and that creates some of the tightness of the contraction for the vaginal orgasm. We're still indirectly stimulating the clitoris though, even if something's inserted into the vagina. Therefore, because of our repression, we believe we're having vaginal orgasms, and it's a myth. It's not true. The clitoris is the sex organ that orgasms are coming from. Thank you for staying until the end to learn about the internal clitoris. If you like this video, hit like, subscribe, and the bell, and scroll down to the bottom so you get the anatomy excerpt from the book as a thank you for watching. You can follow on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube at The Sex Healer or Amanda Pashuka. See you next Wednesday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks for watching.